Hello, my name is Dean Makin, and this is my project, MiMe, Mindly Meditation. Now, how this app works is it takes different wavelengths of light and different sounds to help one's emotions. Throughout the summer of 2021, my mother and I were both hospitalized with typhoid fever, and across the next year, she had slowly gone into a depressed state. That had inspired me to create something that could not only help my mother, but people across the globe with depression, anxiety, and in general, their emotions. Now, when you enter this app, these are the first three screens you will see. The first screen is a welcome to MiMe, it's a greeting page. The second one is a how this works page, which explains how you actually partake in a session. How you actually partake in a session is you can lay the phone screen side up in a generally dim room while you're maybe 1 or 2 feet away from it, where you are able to reach the phone and click the begin your meditation session button. When you click that button, a sound will start playing, and you can either do this with headphones or you can do this without the sound at all. It's completely customizable. You can do it without the light and only the sound, or as I said, with the sound but without the light. But you do need at least one of the components. And the final screen is the Let's Start screen, onboarding screen, which will allow you to get into the actual app. Now, in the actual home page, on the top left, there is a side menu icon, and underneath that, a recommended activity section, and underneath that, a other activity section. These are the 3 main things you should notice. Now, in this, let's say if I were to click the Stay Relaxed activity, which is the recommended activity in this situation, in this screenshot, you would see this is what the actual meditation session on your phone looks like. It's completely blank with only one specific color that is based on what activity you clicked, and when you click the begin your session button, it will then start the sound. Now, if we were to go back to our home page and then click the side menu icon, you'll see a side menu pop up, which has the home page button, how this works button, settings button, and about us. Now, if we were to click the settings button, we will be brought to this page right here, which has a variety of settings, but at the moment it has one setting which allows you to choose how long you want your session to be. However, in the future there will be more features and customizable features that will allow you to change. Let's say the feel confident activity is actually making you stay relaxed. You can change the stay relaxed activity and its color to be the color and sound from the feel confident activity. Now, in the future, there will also be an AI algorithm that takes a variety of inputs, such as how you're feeling at what a certain time in the day and at what location. As you use this app, you'll get more comfortable with that information and figure out what colors are actually best suited for you. Now, this final screenshot, on the left, you can see the files for this project. In the middle, you can see the viewcontroller.switch file for this project, which correlates to this screen, and on the right you can see the main storyboard project. This is Xcode, and I coded this app in Xcode using Swift as the language. And here I have the actual Xcode project and a simulator, which here the actual app is. And if I were to open it, you can see the home page and the side menu. Now, you may be wondering how I got all the data to tell what colors are actually right for what moods or emotions. So I gathered 12 individuals and asked them non-personally identifiable information questions, such as their age between specific ranges and their gender. And using that information, I then also asked them some questions about their mood and before and after the sessions, and also some things about their preferred music, so I could test what different musics help. Now, the most negative emotion is generally a 440 nanometer indigo blue violet, whereas the most neutral is around a 530, and it's green. And generally the positive section is from 575 to 700 nanometers, which is the warmer colors. Now, the least positive of the positive section was generally the dark red, and the cool colors actually tended to be more calming and relaxing to people of ages of 65 and over. And here is my actual data before it was converted into that visible light spectrum right here. And each person had 5 total sessions. Finally, the limitations and future features. Since I don't have a health registered company, it may be difficult to release this app to the public, but I will plan on recoding this app in Xamarin so both iOS and Android users can use it. I also plan on adding this app to smart home systems such as Alexa and Google Home, so that whenever you enter your house after a long day of school or something, it can start a session for you. And what would also be ideal is if this app could be used in schools and the workplace. Let's say you have a presentation coming up in either place. You could click the Feel Confident activity, and hopefully that can help you get through the presentation. And yeah, that is my project, Mind Leap Meditation.